Hey you guys, so I have some cards to share with you. These cards are from my 100 black and white challenge. And I'm showing 10 cards per video, and these videos are always a little spaced, a little far apart. Cards take a long time. They take a long time. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if this is my third or fourth set of 10. I guess I'll find out when I go to do the editing. What you doing, Juniper? Okay. So I have to make 10 cards. The reason why I did the black and white challenge is I wanted to use up my black and white scrap paper. Whether that be cardstock or pattern paper. Do I think I'm going to make a dent in it? I don't. Because cards take so little papers. But, anyways, I have to make 10 cards per video. And one of the cards, I did a set of 4 3x3 cards, so I'm counting that as one card. So, here is the first 3x3 card. I think the black paper is from Dollar Tree, and then this flower pattern paper is from Lela. The word sticker is from this, I think it's Memento or Mementa. Sticker words. Must have got that in a D-stash. And then this is a sticker that I got from Temu. I had backed up all the stickers on white paper and then fussy cut them out. And then these are some blings from Bonnie. So all the cards are pretty similar. Because they're 3x3 cards, you know. What am I going to do? Here is this one. The background paper is security envelope. And then the rest of the details are the same. I think what's been hard for this challenge, it's not that I can't use any color. It's that I pretty much have to make all my own embellishments because, you know, everything has to be black and white. So, because I have to make my own embellishments, it's been taking longer. And there's a lot of similarities because I'm using the same stuff. Like I had cut out, I had done all those clear acetate stickers I got from Temu. I have like pine bough branches that I cut out a pie plate. I had made some poinsettias. There's some various foliage that I've cut out a pie plate. So, so everything's looking similar. Here's the next one. Again, it's gonna be Dollar Tree, black paper, security envelope, and the rest is the same. These 3x3 cards, I was trying to use up my smaller pattern scraps that I had. So I have my big folder of patterned black and white scraps, and then I have this security envelope, coincidentally, that's full of like much smaller scraps that I'm trying to work with. So yeah, I am a hoarder. I don't throw anything away. Okay, so this one, pattern paper there's Dollar Tree black paper behind it, then pattern paper that I believe came from D-Stash, and then the rest is the same. And then here's the inside. I stuck a piece of black paper on the bottom. I don't remember if I miscut it and it was too short, or there was some staining or something on the paper that I needed to cover up. So, there's that one. And then, was that all 4 cards? 1, 2, oh, it was, okay. Okay. So there's the 4 3x3 cards. 3x3 envelopes. Thank you, Cindy. And then one other person made a couple of these. I don't have the name on them, though. So whoever made white envelopes as well, thank you very much. Because I don't like to make them. Okay. Here is card number 2. The background paper is security envelope. This is a pretty basic card, but I still like how it turned out. Security envelope, the Temu stickers, bling from Bonnie, and then the thanks. That is a Gina Marie die. And I'll leave the. I'm not sure if Gina still has it in her store. I'm thinking the chances are higher than average, considering it's a basic word die, so why wouldn't she keep it? You know, blings from Bonnie, if I didn't say that already. Inside just has computer paper. Oh, wow. I'm just noticing how different the border is up on top. Okay, card number 2. Alright, here is card number 3. The black mat is Dollar Tree paper from like those scrap packs. The thank you I cut out of it's from this die here, if memory serves me. Yeah, I don't have any. I believe this came from AliExpress, or it could have come from. It's been so long since I bought dies. Not Queen of Craft, but maybe In Love Arts, but I suspect it came from AliExpress. And I cut it out of what. Right, okay, so this is glitter paper. Now, oh, please. You know, for, I don't know, like, I want to say 14 years chance. You didn't get up on my furniture. And now you're starting to. This is just... try and find it with the cat in my way. I was here first. Pain in my tuchus is what you are. Well, crap. I know. I was just saying what a pain in my tuchus you are. Can I reach the paws? Okay, sorry. I cut it out of glitter paper from the scrapbook.com mixed metals glitter paper, and I got this from Flechia. Normally, I cannot die cut out of this paper. I mainly use it for matting, or yeah, for matting. But because this die was so thick, or not thick, but because the letters of the die were so bold, I was able to cut it out. It did take some finagling to get it out of its outer paper. I no speak words. It took some finagling to get the die cuts out, but I eventually did, but that was only because the lettering was so bold. If I had done, you know, tried like one of these thinner dyes, I know it would not have worked, because I have tried. That type of glitter paper is just, it's the type that has like the thin plastic sheet of glitter on top of the cardstock. And when your die cuts into it, it cuts the cardstock, but then it just stretches the plastic sheet of glitter, and it doesn't actually cut most of the time. So, anyhoozle, sorry for that long ass explanation. Alright, this white polka dot background came from Flechia. Then there's some more glitter paper that came from this scrapbook.com stack that's from Flechia. And I've got a little black strip of paper between the two layers. And I've got some butterflies on here. That is from this Dollar Tree sticker sheet, which I'm guessing I got in a D-stash because nobody's name is on it. And I've got one of my stickers. Is traditional foundation making you look worse? Chance started up my computer. Una memento again. Sorry. Yesterday when I got home from the doctor's office, the dogs and the cat were watching Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Okay. This circle, I die cut. I used a die. It's a Gina Marie stitch circle die. And, I don't know if that paper came from somebody. I'm sorry if it did. So there's that thank you card. Inside, oh, apparently has a blemish on the computer paper. Inside has some glitter tape. I had pulled that off of one of Cheryl Taylor's previous packages that she sent me. Okay. What is that? Card number 3. Card number 4. So this one I was using up my black cardstock strips, and I was stamping this wood plank stamp on them with silver ink, and so that's what's on the bottom here. The pattern paper is just cheap scrapbooking paper that I probably bought off of Facebook, or I've had in my stash for a long time. The Let It Snow is a stamp that came from Bonnie. I don't know the brand, but it's red rubber. And then I colored it in with some Stardust Jelly Roll that also came from Bonnie. Made the poinsettias, which these poinsettia dies are from, I think it's poinsettia die set number 2. Also Gina Marie Designs. Some pine branches, Gina Marie Designs. I've got some Hobby Lobby snowflake blings, and then some regular blings that I don't know from where those came from. So it says Let It Snow, and then the inside is stamped Happy Holidays, also red rubber stamp. So there is that card. Here is the next one. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. This one I have just trying to look at that gray paper. Okay, it's textured. There's a thin gray mat behind the saw that came from Flechia. This is just some cheap patterned scrapbooking paper. I had a strip of the gray paper left over, and so I used my Deco Edge scissors and made a band. The Sympathy is a Gina Marie Designs die. Some more of the Temu flowers and stickers that I cut out. And then this is a stamped bird that came from Misty. There's some blings that I believe came from Roni. Misty. If it sounded like I said Missy, I didn't say that. I said Misty. Misty. And then the inside says, wishing you strength and hope for each day. And that's kind of I got that stamp off of AliExpress. And it has a little bit of damage to it, but it's the one that I mainly use out of that set because a lot of them are religious based. And even if, it's fine if I'm sending a card to someone that I know is religious, I don't know if, everybody's religious or not. I don't know who I'll be giving this card to in the future. So it's just easier for me not to use religious sentiments. I'm not religious anyways, so the only time I would use it is if I was sending it to someone that I knew was religious. And then here is the next one. Is that a white card base? Yeah. I don't know where that black mat came from. More of that cheap scrapbooking paper. More of the Temu stickers. I popped one of them up on foam tape, so it kind of came up. This thanks was from, I don't know, I think it's from one of the cheap scrapbooking pattern sheets that I had, and I just cut all the sentiments apart, layered it up a couple times. The black blings are from Bonnie. Inside just has a strip of black paper. Here is the next one. It's more of that black cardstock strips that I stamped with that wood plank stamp in silver. And I was doing a design on the back with the strips. So that's what this whole back is. The Happy Holidays is a Gina Marie die. You're gonna hear it all over and over again because most of my name brand dies are Gina Marie because they were the only ones that I could afford. So, cut it out of some pie plate lid. More of my poinsettias, more of the pine boughs. I'm not sure where those blings came from. Some of these cards have been sat for a while, so it's not super fresh in my memory where all these things came from, or if they came from somebody or not. So there's that one. Another strip of black cardstock at the bottom, just for whatever's. Alright, here's the next one. This one I was playing, I had found some linen texture cardstock strips in my cardstock scrap folder. And it had a really pretty texture to it. It's from Flechia. So I just drug my silver ink pad over the strips. And then I cut those in half lengthwise, or roughly in half. Wasn't going for any particular look, like I wasn't wanting it to look like something, but just I was just playing. Glued those on there, and then I only had a couple strips of that particular textured cardstock, and I didn't quite make it up to the top, so I just took all the butt ends and made this little pattern up top. Does it go with the rest of the pattern for most card? No, but I like it. I'm okay with it. More of my poinsettias, more of my these are all my little flowers that I make with my scrap paper. More of the pine branch die cuts, and then these teardrop blings came from Suzzane. And this Noel that I cut out of pie plate, this is a Gina Marie Designs. And yes, I was kind of focusing on thanks cards and Christmas cards. The inside, oh, Flechia. Oh, I did say Flechia, okay. The inside just has a strip of that glitter tape that I pulled off of a package from Cheryl. And then here is the next one. This beautiful painted background paper came from Annie. And it's getting a little bit torn up because it's a bigger sheet of paper than an 8.5 by 11, so it sticks out of the binder. I wanted to use some of that up. This silver wreath, I want to say came from Flechia. Is where I want to say it came from. But I had pulled out some black and white die cuts, you know, when I was searching through them, like many, many months ago, and I don't remember from whom packages I pulled them out from. Or, you know, I have like Ziploc bags, you know, with die cuts that people have sent me, you know, with their names on it, so I know where the die cuts came from, but it was so long ago that I pulled it out that I don't remember. So maybe Felicia, maybe Rebecca, maybe Jenny. I don't know. So whoever sent it, thank you. It's beautiful. It looks great. The thanks is that Gina Marie die. Cut out some black paper. And it's clustered some of my black and white flowers around it. I inked the edges in silver. And those little clear blings, I don't know where those came from. I have a bag. That's not that bag. I have a blag of bling. I have a blag of bling. And not all the bling has names on it. Yeah. Oh, I think I totally skipped over it. Now that I was looking at those blings. Let's see if I can find it here. Which one of the first? These blings down here came from Karen. So thank you, Karen. So yes, there is that card. It looks so pretty. I think this was meant to be a Christmas paper, but it looks so pretty. Thank you, Annie. This was a gorgeous sheet of painted paper, and I love it, and I will keep using it. And then inside, I just have a little scrap of that painted paper. And then the last card is this one. It's a bigger card. The black paper is from Dollar Tree Scrap Pack. And then this is a wood printed security envelope. Yes. I'm always on the lookout for these. I can't remember. I think, gosh, I can't remember who sends me junk that has a wood grain pattern on the inside, but I love them, and I save all of them. This was a label sticker that got sent to me from Wendy. I inked it up in black. I put some score tape on the back of it, and then just positioned the flower leaf stickers that I had put on cardstock and cut out, you know, to create a pretty cluster behind the label. And then the thanks word, I want to say Felicia sent this to me, but I'm not sure. I could have bought this in a D-stash. It could have been gifted to me. I don't know. If Felicia, you did send it to me, thank you. So just stamp that. Luckily, it stamped out good the first time. I can tell you that it's a photopolymer stamp. I can tell you that. And then I just got the little black blings that came from Bonnie all over the card. I love how this card turned out. I think I love this one, and oh god, I do love a lot of my cards. I like this one with Annie's pattern paper on it. I like this one with the swiping, you know, because it was so impromptu. I like the ones that have my wood paneling stamp on the back. Those are pretty too. I just like them all. So yes, there's that card. Inside just has a strip with a security envelope, which didn't have the pattern going all the way to the edge, but it was inside the card, so I don't really care. Yes, that is my card. I think that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the 4 3x3s makes 10. So thank you for watching if you did. All the ladies that I've mentioned, their YouTube names are always in my description box whenever I mention their first name. I find it a drag to constantly go, this is from FB Handmade, FP Handmade. I'd rather just say Flechia. And then their YouTube name will be in the description box for you. Yes. Thanks for watching if you did. Sorry the video was kind of long. I have a tendency to drag on. And I will talk to you later. So adios.